Welcome to Grade 8 graduation, Grade 8 students and families. This virtual graduation event definitely looks and feels different to what we would usually be doing on this day. But here I am at Green School, about to enter the heart of school, which is where we have our Grade 8 graduation. And there's a beautiful light rain, which I feel symbolises endings and beginnings, a way of cleansing. So I feel like it's perfect that this is what's happened for your Grade 8 graduation. This graduation, even though it looks and feels different, is not different in its tone and in its intention in any way. This graduation honours you, our Grade 8 students, and we've put together a compilation of lots of different ways of celebrating you. So please sit back, enjoy your family's beautiful food in that lovely location wherever you are, and let's get our Grade 8 graduation started. Grade 8, this is your graduation day. It might not look like the graduation you're expecting, but it's still this special day for you. I've known so many of you since grade 6 and seen you grow and evolve into the wonderful humans you are today throughout your time at middle school. And I've met and welcomed many of you in grade 7 and grade 8 for you to finish your time in middle school together. That time in middle school is so important. You've been, as we like to say, cocooned in the last 3 years, and you've learnt so much about yourselves, and you've learnt how to navigate friendships, and you've learnt how you are as a learner, and you've really, really learnt, and you've discovered, and you've changed, and now you're here on this day in this virtual graduation event, and you should be incredibly proud. And now, Paxal, would you like to say a few words to our wonderful grade 8 graduates?
It'll be my pleasure, Ibn Nicola. Thanks very much for the opportunity. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, grade 8. You guys chose a pretty crazy time to finish middle school, didn't you? Wow, the last 3 months have been unprecedented, even uncertain. I'm sure that in the future you will always remember this time in your life, not just as a special time of finishing a learning program like middle school, graduating from middle school and moving to high school, but you'll remember this is a time that's possibly life-changing for all of us, because we have that in common, you know. All of us, even all of us as a species, have that in common, that this is a moment in history for us to take notice, for us to pause and to reflect and to be better. You might also notice that it isn't the amount of information that you've been able to recall, or the boxes in a test that you've been able to correctly tick. It's been your values and your skills that have got you through and will keep getting you through this time of change. When you think about what we teach and what you've learnt as a middle schooler, and particularly as you get older as a grade 8 student, the concepts of trust and integrity and responsibility, having empathy, treating people equal, community, those values have got you through and will keep getting you through your life in happiness, in challenging times. You also think about the skills that you've had to use, the skills that we teach here and the skills that you've actively been learning as a middle school student. So it's collaboration, communication, activating, being aware, problem solving, thinking critically, and adapting to this new world. I wish you well in your next learning adventure. You've done amazing things as a middle school student, as a grade 8 student. We are so proud of you. I'd like to say a special thank you to all the middle school teachers. The grade 8 students, you are so blessed to have such an amazing group of awesome educators to guide you through this time. I also want to express my gratitude to the parents for your support, your undying support, even during this time of challenge for us as a community. But most of all, I want to express my gratitude to the grade 8 students, even not just grade 8 students, but our young humans and new young adults that enter into a high school world, wherever that may be, here at Green School or beyond. We wish you well, good luck, thank you. Terima kasih.
I'm changing that, it's fine.
Johnny has just started recording.
There we go, now we're recording.
We're recording.
Hey, Jackie.
Hello, and now to Pack Lance.
Hey guys, and here's Pack Dave.
Hey everyone, and here's Ibu Sinta.
Hello everyone, and now it's Pack Johnny.
Hello, and on to Pack Andre.
Hello, and here is Pack Booty.
Pack Booty. You here?
Hello. Hello, and here is Mustaf.
Hello, and here is number 9, who I don't know who that is.
You have it on your WhatsApp.
Hello, hello.
Hello, and here's Judy Printing.
Hello, and it's Pack Kim.
Hello, and next, Pack Driver.
Hi, Pack Driver here, and now it's the next unplanned part of the thing. What happens next?
Okay,
That's
now
everybody.
we're ready to go. Now we're ready to go. So now you're going to do the same thing again, but you're actually going to send a message to grade 8 in that order.
But am I showing up on video over there because I'm not showing up on my own?
You are. Yep, you are.
All right, cool.
Okay. Grade 8, your teachers have some wonderful, wise words of wisdom to send to you on your new journey. Ibu Jackie.
Dear 8th grade, you did it! Congratulations. Some of you I have known for a few years now, and others new this year, but I've had the pleasure to get to know all of you throughout this quest journey. Whether you are leaving Green School Bali or coming back for high school, please take your memories and experiences with you and spread the good green word. We don't learn our I respect values for nothing, so keep them in your pocket, always be respectful and kind. On to Pack Lance.
Hey, grade 8s. A big shout out to you guys. Congratulations. This has been the coolest class of students I've ever worked with. So I know you'll continue on being the way you are, the characters you are, how respectful and enthusiastic you guys are. And thanks for letting us be not only your teachers, but your mentors too. And on to Pack Dave.
Hey, you lot. Lots of you have asked me who my favorite student is over the years, and the truth is I genuinely do not have a favorite student. I think you are all equally frustrating. However, I do have a favorite grade level, and that's you guys. It's been a privilege to watch you grow over the past 2 years. The challenges that you've overcome, no matter whether you're staying at Green School or going to somewhere else, you will face a lot more challenges in the future. Use the perseverance that you have built up and the support of all your loved ones and friends, and there is no challenge that you cannot overcome. I'll miss you guys. On to Ibu Sinta.
Hi, grade 8. Congratulations for your graduation. So now your middle school is over, but I'm hoping that all of you will enjoy your next adventure, whether in Green School or somewhere else in the world, and keep your experience here at Green School and keep on doing what you like and continue your passion anywhere else in the world. Next to Pak Johnny.
Hello, grade 8. Congratulations. So last week I saw my first Quest presentations, and I was blown away by what you guys have done. I kept saying wow to my phone, even though no one could hear it. So as you head off into high school, please, whether you're at Green School or at the rest of the world, try to find ways to make the most of your learning process and fill your time with classes and things that you're passionate about, because things are going to get busy, things are going to get serious, and if you're doing things you enjoy, then you'll want to put in the work. So with that, I'll pass you on to Pack Andre.
Congratulations, grade 8. It was a privilege being your teacher, sharing time and space with you guys. I learned so much from all of you. And I just want to give you a quote from Michelle Obama. Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. And all of you have made a difference in my life. And I want to thank you all for being amazing students, being very intelligent, smart, and having a great personality. Thank you, guys. And now on to Pak Budi.
Okay, thank you. And I would like to say gratitude for all grade 8, for all best effort done during grade 8, and then especially for the 6 people of LSP, Gosde, Saras, Made, Gede, Dipta, and also Rafa. Thank you so much for all the thing with the great passion, with the great attitude as well, and hopefully it's going to be a good example for us here, and then hopefully it's going to bring you to the brighter futures. Thank you so much. And next to Steph, Ibu Steph.
Hey, congratulations. middle school. I want to say I've just loved hanging out with you guys all year. Things that really stuck out in my mind. My Leap project with Dave, we went to Manjanan. That was just such great times. I hold that so close. Really amazing memories. And also grade 8 camp, and then just hanging out with you guys on my break duty in the Peace Garden. I absolutely loved those times. So thank you for that. I want to give you a little bit of advice for when you go up to high school. It might feel overwhelming in the beginning, you know, but really all your teachers are there to help you. So if you need to ask them any clarification or need some extra help, just ask, because otherwise it will build up inside and then you might start to feel a bit panicky. So I would say just ask straight away and they'll be happy to help you. Yeah, and also maybe pick some course choices that you wouldn't normally do, because it's really good to learn about yourself in this time and see what you might like or see what you not like so much, and then grow within that space. So best of luck, love you loads, thank you, and here is Pak Lo.
Grade 8. Man, it's been a long run with you all guys. Like, from grade 6 to now, seeing the way that you've grown up, I'm frustrated with every single one of you, to echo what Pak Dave said, because you're all just so stubborn. But I love that about you all. You all are just the most amazing individuals I've come across, from the first to the last. You've all made a mark, and you've all taught me something about myself, especially when it comes to being a teacher, being an educator, and being a learner myself. I appreciate the time that you all have spent arguing with me, yelling, screaming, and making me pull my hair out. It's great because you all have grown so much. And I just want to just let you know that you're going to do great. Wherever you are, wherever you go, whatever you plan to do, it takes a lot to impress me, and I can definitely say that's happened. So with that, when you go to high school, correct your teachers. If your teacher makes a mistake, make sure you're the first one to let them know that they made that mistake, all right? Don't lose that spark. Keep it going. Much love to you. Hope all the success for you and your endeavors. And now to the pivot.
Hi, grade 8. I want to say congratulations all of you. I hopefully in high school you can find your goal, you can find your challenges in there, and create something more powerful and then creatively. And I want to say thank you for this year's and good luck for your journey. Go to Pak Kim. Pak Kim.
Pak Kim. Let's go to Pak Driver.
Sorry, my mic. Oh, math. Thank you and congratulations. Grade 8, what hasn't been said till now? Yeah, listen to the teachers and listen to the counselors as well. But when it comes to follow advice, I would say just 2 words. Follow your instincts and follow your heart. All right? Good journey to all of you. Next, Pak Driver.
Yes, hello. Grade 8. So you are done with middle school, you have high school left, you have, perhaps some of you have some college in front of you. But remember that it's very unlikely that as an adult you will be just repeating things that your teachers say to make a career. It's very much up to you to fill in the gaps here. A lot of learning is on you. There's a lot of people at Green School that support you, that want to help you. There's people all around the world, teachers that are trying to help students, but it really is up to the student to put your hand on the wheel and to point your life where you want it to go. And so we can give advice and we can perhaps teach some things, but remember, please, take control of yourself and use your interests, use your passions, and use your intelligence to try to learn as much as you can. we will go back to Ibu Nicola and Ibu Esther.
Thanks so much, everyone, wonderful educators. And I know that these teachers have touched all of your hearts and your minds in your time at middle school, students. And I know that you're going to miss them. And we are actually really going to miss you. You've been an amazing cohort, and we couldn't be more proud of you going off into the world, coming back to Green School or wherever you may find yourself. So take these words from your teachers. We would love to hear from you and stay in touch. Send us updates about what you're doing and where you are. And with that, let's give them a whoosh. Can we go to the grid view so we can whoosh? Woo, yes. No. Hang on 1 second. We're trying to grid view you. Okay. Oh,
Nope.
no.
Hold on.
Almost.
We got it.
Okay. Hands in the air. Video's on. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Okay. To grade 8. 3, 2, 1. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Okay, grade 8, come with me through the heart of school to welcome you into high school. We're going to go across the bridge to see someone very important. Hi, Kyle.
Hello. Welcome, grade 8s. You are soon going to be grade 9s with me here. Can't wait to have you join us in the high school.
What is 8th grade meant to you?
8th grade, what does it mean to me? It means 4 plus 4 equals 8. After 7th grade, last year middle school, year before high school. So yeah.
And how have you grown?
I've grown through years, minutes, hours, seconds, now decades.
What has 8th grade meant to me is very important because that's the point in my life where I'm kind of transitioning from a middle schooler to becoming a high schooler. How have I grown as an individual is that in middle school I kind of got to learn how to be independent, responsible, and I feel like that's going to help me when I'm in high school, so I'm really grateful for that.
Maurice, what has the 8th grade meant to you?
The 8th grade in Bali. It has taught me many things, including that school can also be a quite fun experience, together with this whole of middle school.
And how have you grown individually?
Well, I guess this is 8th grade was a bit of a transitioning away from being a child. Another step to growing up.
Congratulations.
I would like to say thank you to my middle school teachers for teaching me skills I will need and use in the future. Thanks, middle school.
So, 8th grade for me has meant a year where I've grown both academically and socially. And it's also been the year where I've had things like the Scholars Cup and the curriculum's ramped up. And the ways that I've grown as an individual, I think I've definitely become more responsible and have been forced to do so by the whole Quest thing. Maybe a bit late, but there's always time.
Congratulations, Kavi.
I had a wonderful time and I've learned so many things in middle school.
This is the time for me to learn more about myself.
For me, grade 8 was a turning point of my life. It was the first time I had learned in school. The first long period of participating formal school learning for me, and that me knows I need to more communicate with other people. I would like to thank my mother and father take care of me step by step and took me around the world and introduced me to fencing. And fencing let me know when I'm standing on the street, I am and I need to be responsible for all my actions and mistakes.
To me, grade 8 is like a bridge, from my childish self to my more mature self. But in some instances, I can go back to my childish self and not take things too seriously, which is fun. And as a grade 8 student, I've changed quite a lot, physically and mentally. And I've also learned quite a lot of things too, like how to improvise, adapt, and overcome in challenging situations. And I've also just learned to appreciate things more, like how lucky I am to go to grade school and to just have a roof over my head. I feel so lucky. And last thing I have to say is thank you to everybody who helped me become the person who I am today.
To me, 8th grade has been a time of friendships and new beginnings. I have found my passions and enjoyed learning. I have grown as an individual to become more independent, confident, and speak up for myself.
8th grade has meant a lot to me. It's truly been a special year. It's provided me with unforgettable experiences, long-lasting friendships, but I've also had to say goodbye to a lot of people. As an individual, I feel like through this unprecedented year, you could say, I've become much more adaptable and I've learned how to manage my time much better. Though the most important thing I learned was to be grateful, to appreciate what you have and not take the things and the people around you for granted. So on that note, thank you.
Congratulations, Brady! Thank you. Grade 8. Okay, Brady, what has grade 8 meant to you?
Grade 8 has meant to me that I was able to reconnect with old friends, and for the 6 weeks I was there, I loved it, and I miss being on the campus.
And how have you grown as an individual?
Well, I didn't really grow much in 6 weeks, but when I was there, I did grow about 5 inches, so.
Awesome! Congratulations!
Thank you.
We're so proud of you, and so is the dog.
Yeah, good growth.
Look, congratulations, Brady!
During 8th grade, I learnt that life isn't perfect. We all make mistakes, fall over, get frustrated, but in the end, we get back up and overcome our obstacles, even if it's not in the way we planned. I learnt that things shouldn't be taken for granted, and I have realized how lucky I am to live in Bali and go to this unique school where I have formed amazing connections that I will treasure always and never forget.
Eighth grade has meant a lot of things for me. Developing new skills, learning new things, and most of all, making new friendships. I think through this experience of 8th grade, I've grown as an individual because I've come across different situations, I've got through them, and I've done them with my friends and with a lot of support. So I'm very happy to be done 8th grade and move into high school, but also sad because I want to stay with my friends. Eighth grade has made me more responsible and grow as an individual.
Grade
K-8 has been a place for me to grow mentally and physically. It has felt like my first step towards growing up. I've grown to be more responsible and to step outside of my comfort zone to take on new challenges.
Eighth grade has meant to me being surrounded by a group of people who I will always love and always remember. I've grown as an individual by overcoming obstacles that I never thought I could.
Grade 8 and especially classes helped me set better standards for myself.
Grade 8 has meant to me an emotional roller coaster full of new and happy moments I will never forget. As an individual, because now I know that people come and go, and you always have to say goodbye even if you don't want to.
So much fun these past few years at Green School, and I couldn't wait to share my experience with other people. I can't wait to go to high school and share my devotion to learn. Thank you so much.
What grade 8 mean to you? Grade 8 means a family and a great learning support, and all the teachers helped me throughout all these years with all the learnings.
And how you grow individually?
I've grown individually and by learning, trying to learn on my own and trying to figure out all the stuff on myself. Although I need help from my teachers and my parents to support me.
Okay. Congratulations, you be grade 9 now.
To me, grade 8 has meant growing older and not being scared to try new things. It's allowed me to meet new people and form great relationships. I feel that I've grown as an individual due to my ability to step outside of my comfort zone. And being older has helped me to do that, to try to care less about what other people think and focus on what's important to me.
Om Swastiastu. For me, 8th grade means to push yourself into making a final piece to show the whole school. And by that, I have grown as an individual into believing myself that I can do it. I can make that final piece.
Wanna see you cry.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel.
What has 8th grade meant to you?
8th grade has been such a memorable year for me, and I've met a bunch of people that will be forever my lifelong friends.
And how have you changed as an individual?
I feel I've grown so much from the start of middle school, and I feel like I'm more independent, and it's been one of the best years of my life.
Yay! Woo!
Hi, my name is Emil. This is my 3rd year at Green School. I have enjoyed my time in this beautiful and multicultural environment. I've had inspirational and creative teachers, and a few crazy ones. I've made some good friends from all over the world, hopefully for life. Thank you all, Sampai and Jumpa, goodbye for now.
Wow, 8th grade. It has taught me so much, and I'm so happy that I got to share with so many amazing people. And I'm sad that it ended like it did. Through 8th grade, I have learned so much, and I've learned that you can see this world with so many perspectives. And I met people that I will never forget. Thank you. I miss you so much.
Congratulations, 8th grade graduate.
Hello, and thank you. So, to me, 8th grade has meant mainly goodbye to one of the best parts of my time in school, at the risk of sounding sappy. How I've grown during middle school is a bit tricky, so I guess I'll just say I've grown taller. So, yeah, thank you.
What has 8th grade meant to you?
Transitioning from a kid to a teenager.
And how do you think you've grown individually?
Becoming more mature and understanding the world better.
It has meant making lifelong friends and having the amazing opportunity to do Quest, in which I spoke up for what I believe in.
And how have you grown as an individual?
My confidence has grown a lot. I'm now almost comfortable speaking in front of a crowd and can voice my own opinion. Sometimes it is the people no one imagines anything of that do the things no one can imagine.
What has grade 8 meant to me is that it means I'm leaving middle school and going to high school and meet new friends and teachers. And how have I grown as an individual is that I've gotten smarter in my decision making, and I'm growing a lot taller than before, which means it's good.
In 8th grade, I looked at it as a new beginning. I really enjoyed learning, I made some amazing friends and really great memories.
Eighth grade has been filled with opportunities. From going to Manjangan and Borneo with other students, to making my Quest project. From these experiences, I have gained maturity, confidence, and independence. Woohoo!
Esme, come and tell me about your 8th grade experience.
My 8th grade experience has been one of the best experiences of my life, and I know I'll remember it. I think Green School has opened up my eyes to kind of the whole world and seeing people in a different perspective, and I think a massive part of that was the teachers and the friendships that I made, because without them it wouldn't have been special. So I just want to say thank you to all of you, and thank you so much. Bye!
I've learned so many wonderful things and met so many amazing people at my time at Green School. I want to say thank you to the teachers and to my parents for helping me through my 8th grade year. Green School has opened my eyes to the problem our world is facing right now. And as I go forward, I hope I can follow the teachings that Green School has taught me. Thank you.
What has 8th grade meant to me? 8th grade has meant that I get to see different parts of the world that I wouldn't have been able to see without going to Green School in the first place. 8th grade has meant that I get to get a new learning environment and that I get to learn in a new way. Then I wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't gone to Green School. It also has meant that I get to make new relationships with teachers and students, and I have grown as an individual because without this experience, I wouldn't know what most of the world looks like. I would just think that it was all just mini Montana, pretty much.
Thank you. 8th grade has helped me improve a lot with my mathematics, and it's helped me gain confidence. Yay!
Hi, how is everyone going? So, when I first got to middle school, I felt a little small compared to everyone. Everyone felt really old compared to me, and I was a little like, whoa, this is pretty cool and stuff. Then, as the time went by, I started to see that, well, everyone was just as nice as in primary, and that middle school was actually pretty cool. And since for every class we had a different teacher, I met all these super cool teachers that are teaching me right now, and I'm gonna miss them if they don't teach high school a lot. And well, after a while, like a year or two, I started seeing that middle school had all these super cool programs like John Jalan and stuff, and I was like, whoa, middle school is actually pretty cool. And I don't know, it was 3 really long, awesome years I had in middle school that I will not forget. And all my friends, thank you to all my friends in middle school who are my friends. Enzo, everyone, I just thank you for being there with me in middle school. And thank you to all my teachers. And this was a very nice year. Yeah. Bye. Can't wait to go to high school.
Okay, grade 8. When you first entered middle school 3 years ago, you came maybe with some excitement and maybe with some fear about the challenges you'd face, the classes that you take, and the friends that you would ultimately make. Many of you I taught in grade 6 literacy, and it has been such a blessing and a privilege to watch you grow, not only as learners, but also as thoughtful humans, and lastly, as teachers. As learners, you're not afraid to ask big questions. You stand up for what you believe in, as most of your teachers know, and you are not afraid to have those difficult discussions with them in class and outside of class. As thoughtful human beings, you've really become a cohort of family, and you look out for each other. And as teachers, just watching your quest this last week, I'm so incredibly touched by your passion for social justice and for climate change. You are the leaders that we need to see in the world, and I can't wait to see what you end up doing in the future.
Hi, grade 8 grads. Eva Kiley here, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts and some of my feelings of pride that I have for watching you grow. I've been here 4 years, so some of you have known since primary, so I've seen tremendous growth as students and just as human beings. And we've shared some amazing experiences in the classroom, in literacy class, out around the island of Bali through our outdoor adventures and Jalan Jalans, and I will cherish all of those memories I shared with you guys, because I too am on my way out. I guess I'm kind of graduating Green School as I prepare to move on to a new job, and there are a lot of amazing memories I have with your class that I will take with me. And in watching your quest this past week, I am just absolutely blown away by your poise and your presence and your ability to articulate yourselves and share really important messages and really show that you are the future, that the people of our future that we need. We need students like you. We need minds like yours that have amazing ideas and ambition and take the environment and our responsibility for it seriously. And for each other. The social justice issues that many of you touched on are now more than ever important for us to continue to discuss and continue to, as many of you said in your quest, do small things, anything to make change and to be the change. And I really see and saw this week in your quest those cumulative, middle school storytelling that you shared. I see that in all of you, and I'm so proud of you. I wish you all the best of luck, whether it's here at Green School in the future or back in your home countries or another international school. I really hope you take everything that you've learned these past 3 years of middle school with you. Share it with your classmates, share it with your new teachers, with your siblings, your families. You have so much to share, so much knowledge and wisdom that you've learned and you've gained, and I just can't wait to see what the world has in store for you. So good luck and congratulations on finishing middle school.
Woohoo! Bye, grade 8. Congratulations.
Grade 8, I have one of my favourite poems to read to you today on this day for your graduation. Not only on a day that you are moving off into the world, but on a day that reflects what we've all been going through at the end of this year. It's a poem called The Door by Miroslav Holub. Go and open the door. Maybe outside there's a tree, or a wood, or a garden, or a magic city. Go and open the door. Maybe there's a dog rummaging. Maybe you'll see a face, or an eye, or the picture of a picture. Go and open the door. If there's a fog, it will clear. Go and open the door. Even if there's only the darkness ticking, even if there's only the hollow wind, even if nothing is there, go and open the door. At least there'll be a draft. The poem I just read to you, The Door by Miroslav Holub, really captures this idea of what I feel it is for you to move out into the world. Even though this time, this graduation, was not what you expected, the door was opened to you by the world, and we all had to go into this different way of learning and different way of ending our school year. And that was full of disappointments and challenges. But it also asked you to grow and shift and be flexible and creative and bend like bamboo, like we know you can do. So when you move off from this grade 8 experience, wherever you go, if you're coming back to Green School for grade 9, or if you're moving on to another school in another country, in another part of the world, think about the ways that you open the door. Every time you go into a new opportunity, a new experience, you meet new people, the door opens. And there might be something wonderful, there might be something scary, there might only be a little breeze, a draft. But at least you've opened the door to see what changes are there waiting for you, to see how you can grow and change with them. So grade 8, that's my message to you. You are such a wonderful, unique, creative, opinionated group of human beings. It's been my honor to lead you through this time in middle school, and I wish you the most fabulous journey of door openings for the rest of your life. So grade 8, congratulations, you've done it. I'm really proud of you, and so is the whole of our middle school team. Thank you for being with us.